Welcome, beautiful sisters. Welcome to this magical path and magical journey for tonight of our journey with the Enchantress energies of the lighthouse. And so let us go into our hearts, the home of love, the home of our soul, the home of the mother energies. And let us greet there within our hearts Mother Akasha, Queen of Heaven, Queen of the Enchantress energies, Queen of the eternal sacred fire of the Enchantress, the feminine magi energies. Let us greet within our hearts Lady Queen Guinevere, who oversaw the Enchantress training in Camelot. Let us meet in our hearts Queen Mary, Queen of our solar system. Let us call to all the queens of heaven who oversee the Enchantress energies. We call to those we know by name, beloved Jupiter queens, Emperor Queen of Venus, Queen of Light. We call to you with our heart's love to be with us this night for this most beautiful, magical journey of unfoldment. And we call to all the ascended lady masters, goddesses, and mothers who oversee the Enchantress energies. Let us breathe into our hearts with a deep sense of gratitude that we are able to access this deep wisdom. Let us acknowledge our own deep journeys that bring us to this place where this night we can greet the queens of heaven who will guide us and initiate us in the Enchantress energies. Let us link deeply into the heart of our Mother Earth so that our journey is deeply grounded and anchored in Mother Earth's libraries of light. Let us pour our love to our Mother Earth, Papa Tuanuku, Goddess Gaia, pouring our love. And that as Mother Earth sends her heart's love back to us, it travels through the land of Pan, where we greet Queen Wendy, through the lands of Lemuria, of Mu, where we greet the ancient queens, and through the land of Atlantis, where we greet the queens of the light there, back into our own hearts. And now, let us send our love to the heavens, to our sun, where we greet Mother Vesta, Queen of our sun, and the sisters of the golden robes, and the feminine dragons. And we travel up to Alcyone, to the Pleiades, Matariki, to the heart of the central sun, greeting the queens of Matariki, the queens of the Pleiades, the queen of the central sun. Pouring our love with gratitude to these queens of heaven. And returning back through the sun into our heart. And let us see ourselves now building a bridge of light. A bridge of light between the earth, through our heart, through the sun, up to Alcyone, Matariki. Like a giant golden ladder of light from earth, through our heart to the sun, to the central sun. And let us see, let us know through this giant ladder of light, our embedded sacred geometries, enmeshed in the flower of love, flower of light blueprint. Let's see ourselves as a midpoint between heaven and earth. And take a moment to find that feeling, that knowingness, that this is indeed our place in this life. We are here on earth, anchoring sacredness, expressing sacredness, expressing the truth of who we are. Great sacred beings, clothed in human form. And we have that feeling, that knowing inside of us. Let us call forth now our own envisioning of the Christed lighthouse, the Magdalene Christed lighthouse for the world, allowing our imaginations, our seeings, our knowingness to bring forth a vision to us of the Magdalene Christed light above, the sacred Ponamu, the jade below, and the great linking, the 0 point of infinity in between above and below, are the Enchantress energies, the Enchantress chamber. As our hearts were that 0 point, that junction point in the infinity sign, so too the Enchantress chamber in the Magdalene Christed lighthouse is the 0 point of infinity. It encapsulates the 0 point of infinity. The place of loving intelligence. The home of loving intelligence. The Magdalene Christed light above. Intelligent loving, intelligent love. And below is the anchored love of the mother's heart within the mother's stone. And Queen Guinevere, from the time of Camelot, steps forth. She welcomes us as daughters of old, who were with her in both Camelot and the British Isles, and later in France. She shares that we each have within us unique sacred codes to bring forth in this lifetime, and to bring them forth into the Enchantress chamber of the lighthouse. Kia koma kia kuchulu parian arkarea muralian. Kia mai kopai todo mai kalanumai. My presence brings forth a garden for us. A most beautiful garden. We are asked to see the flowers in our own garden, and it's an enchantress garden. We are asked to journey into our own garden, where we will each be on our own, one sister in each garden. And we will be visited each by one queen of the Enchantress chamber. We are asked to make ourselves comfortable in our gardens. We may lie amongst the flowers, or have a beautiful seat or a throne, whatever our hearts desire. As we make ourselves comfortable, an enchantress queen appears before us. And we humbly acknowledge this great being, so humbled in her presence, so honored that she has come to be with us this night. And she lowers her head in acknowledgement and says, Namaste, my daughter. Be at ease. Be most comfortable. For I wish to take you deep, deep inside yourself. Within the Enchantress realm, I wished you to find your heart again. Your deep, deep heart. And with your attention upon your heart, she shares that she will be projecting a screen in front of each of us. And she will be projecting slowly 5 sacred geometries. She shares, we simply have to ask that they will be embedded effortlessly into Mother Mary's remembering module within our hearts. And that at some time in the future, we will be able to recall and to draw these sacred geometries. But for tonight, we are asked to receive them and to have the intention that a new altar will be created within the Enchantress chamber. And we are each to have the intention that our sacred geometries will be placed upon the altar. So let us take some moments now to receive. Tiako pai kana kashalano, kimaka kushana kupai. Timo akwe koshana kia kole waya lo mi akwe kia hu ana oi anai ui kima kotaha sia maue kia nawe kue kita Moa kue sitahu mahanu. Simoa kue sialana lagi bario. Siakali abari no kumya kuchunabanya. Siakala simaku dari anakutya. Ya wabanyaka. Beloved sisters, we are asked now, if we have not already, place our sacred geometries that we have received upon the altar of the Enchantress chamber. If we are not clear, just simply have the intention that this will happen and the Queen will assist us to do this. Tia koe, ki maku pai tini aku, si ana haya, ki ahoe, ki a. And we are asked now to observe that there is an indigo sky in the Enchantress chamber, full of brilliant stars. And Queen Guinevere shares with us that each of these stars is from a civilization that is ruled by a queen. And that these stars join with us. These queens join with us in creating the altar of the Enchantress chamber. That they will each project a gift for us, for humanity. That this lighthouse is for the full 10,000 years of the coming 7th golden crystal age. This lighthouse will continue to be a template and a place for gifting the hearts of initiates and chellers, and those on the path can lay their heart's gifts within this lighthouse to support the coming 7th golden crystal age. That there is a place where humanity's hearts can anchor away outside the matrix of the earth, outside what is going on now on the earth, but a place for all who wish for a higher vision, a new way, a way of peace and harmony, a way of loving. That the gifts from these uncountable queens, from the stars we can see in the indigo night of the Enchantress chamber, that their numbers are so great and their collective gifts so powerful, that this lighthouse, this vision, is being anchored in the records of eternity, a record of a turning point, a record of the hearts of all those who stood for a new way, a higher way, a way that welcomed the energies of the Holy Mother, a way that acknowledged Mother Akasha, Queen of Heaven, a way that anchored again upon the earth the sacred feminine energies, so that a true polarity of life, sacred masculine and sacred feminine, in holy harmony, can come forth. And we offer up our deepest gratitude to the queens of uncountable stars in the indigo night. We offer up our gratitude to our presence, our soul, that we have stepped forth to facilitate this for all of humanity, and in truth for our solar system, our galaxy, and our universe. With a deep sense of gratitude, let us bring ourselves back into our own heart space. Breathing into our hearts. And we ask that the blessings of this time be shared with all of humanity. Be shared so that others may come and add their prayers. Others may come and know that there is indeed a template that they can participate in, bringing forth the Holy Mother energies for anchoring, and the way of the seventh golden crystal age. As we give our thanks to our beloved Mother Earth, and we ask that our journey this night be recorded in her libraries. We give our thanks to the queens of Pan and Lemuria and Atlantis. We give our thanks to the queens of our solar system, our suns, our galaxy, and our universe. In deepest humbleness and gratitude, we say namaste. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. And let us take a moment in the silence now to allow ourselves to cognize all that has unfolded. Continuing to breathe in our hearts, being fully receptive to the ever-present magic in the silence, the great, great silence. We ask the blessings we have received be shared with our families, our biological families, and our spiritual families, and all of humanity. We bless all life. As we say namaste, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be.